Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now we are seeing a new bullish signal for Ethereum, and also this Ethereum fractal is continuing to perfectly play out. So I'll be talking about all of that and more later in the video. But first, let's take a quick look at the 4-hour Ethereum chart. And what we have seen happen over the past one day is, of course, some bullish price action as expected. Obviously, if you've been watching my Ethereum update videos over the past 1 week or so, I have been more bearish in the shorter term ever since around this point just here, because the RSI was starting a shorter term downtrend at that point, but then only over the past 1 to 2 days, the RSI started a shorter term uptrend, forming a bullish divergence. And due to that, only 1 to 2 days ago, I started to flip more bullish on the price of Ethereum, at least in the shorter term. And if the 4-hour Ethereum RSI stays in this shorter term uptrend, then technically speaking, that should increase the probability of seeing more bullish price action in the shorter term. But one thing to keep in mind on this 4-hour chart is that we are running into a bit of horizontal resistance coming in at around 2,750, and also the 4-hour RSI is right at neutral values at the time of recording this video, which obviously means the RSI has just about an equal amount of room to the upside as it does to the downside. But now giving you a quick update on this Ethereum fractal that I've been talking about over the past 3 to 4 days, and you can see that right now this Ethereum fractal is pretty much perfectly playing out. But to actually complete this fractal, it does suggest a possible move to the upside towards around $2,800 per Ethereum. And in case you are new to this channel, how I got to that Ethereum fractal was I simply copied this previous price action that we saw in the first 2 weeks of February, and then what I did was simply invert this Ethereum price action and overlay it on top of the current day price action, and you can see that we have just about perfectly replicated this price action, but of course inverted. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I don't see why not. It is completely for free, and you're going to be getting exclusive content like this that pretty much no one else covers. And now taking a look at the 12-hour Ethereum chart, and something very interesting just happened. We have now seen our first green dot in the parabolic stop and reverse indicator ever since around a week ago. So technically speaking, this is a new bullish signal for Ethereum on the 12-hour time frame. But it is important to mention that from time to time, we do see some false signals here and there. So preferably, I would like to see some more confirmation, such as the price oscillators flipping more bullish on the 12-hour chart. Right now, the Ethereum RSI is technically still in a downtrend, but we've just reached very close to oversold territories, which means that downtrend in the RSI is possibly coming to an end sometime soon. And how we can determine a new uptrend in the RSI is simply by forming higher lows and higher highs. And also looking in the 12-hour MACD, we are getting close to a bullish cross, but we haven't seen it just yet. So ideally, if we could see the price oscillators start flipping bullish again, then that would further confirm this bullish signal in the parabolic stop and reverse indicator on the 12-hour time frame. And a recent example of all three of these signals coming together, so I'm talking about a green bullish signal in this indicator, and a new uptrend in the RSI, and a bullish cross in the 12-hour MACD. We saw all three of those signals happen just about a month ago when Ethereum was sitting at around 2,400 just before we pumped up towards around 3,300. So from the moment that we saw all three of those confirmation signals, we had over a 40% pump to the upside before our next short-term correction. Now taking a look at some important levels here on the daily time frame, looking in the VPVR indicator. Only over the past couple days, we have just seen a bounce from this massive range of support. And by the way, this range of support is starting at around 2,500 and going down towards around 2.1k. And our next significant range of resistance in this indicator is starting at around 3.1k and going up towards around 3.5k. And just before I give you an update on what's happening in the stock market right now, I'll first just let you know that nothing really has changed on the 4-day Ethereum chart. Technically speaking, the parabolic stop and reverse indicator on this time frame is still in the green, which means on these larger time frames, we are technically starting to look a little bit more bullish than we are bearish, especially if we confirm this higher low, which we are forming right now, but it is yet to be further confirmed. And unlike seeing some false signals here and there on the 12-hour Ethereum chart in this indicator, when we're here on the 4-day Ethereum chart, this indicator in terms of the bullish reversal signals has been 100% accurate over the past 2 years. And in fact, over Ethereum's entire price history, ever since 2015, we have only ever seen 2 false bullish reversal signals in this indicator on this time frame. But of course, it is still important to be aware of some other scenarios and not get tunnel vision on just one particular scenario. For example, and as I have been sharing for quite a while now on the channel, Ethereum has been forming this much larger fractal on the 5-day time frame, and we're still technically in the formation phase. But if we break below this upwards trending line of support, then obviously that would not be good for Ethereum, considering the other 2 outcomes levels from these previous fractals. Now giving you a quick update on what's going on in the stock market, this is the S&P 500 chart on the daily time frame, and you can see that right now, at least at the time of recording this video, the S&P 500 is sitting pretty much exactly on this important level of support. And by the way, I've placed this level of support at around 4,290 just to try and capture the most amount of candle wicks touching this support line. But other than that exact level, we could also use the wick low that we saw back in January, which is coming into play at around 4,220. So those are definitely two important levels that I am paying attention to, because if the S&P 500 breaks below these horizontal support lines, then it is technically possible that we could be due for another move like this, for example, but from here, because what we've been forming ever since around July 2021 is what resembles a head and shoulders pattern, which is technically a bearish pattern, but it only confirms if we see a confirmed break below this horizontal neckline. And as of right now, that is not the case, but considering how close we are to these important levels, it is definitely something to keep in mind, because obviously if you've been watching this channel long enough, you would know that if the stock market takes a dump, then it is likely that the crypto market would also take a big old dump. Anyway, if you found this video useful or simply enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And before you click off, I've got a couple videos popping up right here to help you make more money in the crypto market, but that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.